Boom. Yes, people, back with another one, man. And today we got a simple video. These are the, okay, I wouldn't say the top five, just five, innit? But these are five signs that you might be more attractive than you think, or you might be above average. Now, I'm making this video because I'm getting cooked so I'm getting cooked on my Hinge videos. Everyone's saying my titles are misleading or whatever because, yeah, basically you guys are saying I'm attractive and I put average short guy. I just want to explain the reason I'm doing that is to go against the black pillars. Now, I believe in blackpill, right? This is why I'm making this video. Like, I feel like you should work on your looks, you should be attractive or whatever. But I feel like some people definitely overdose on that black pill and they go crazy. For example, I'm not over 6 foot. Now, that's why I put in the title, short average man. Everyone's like, no, you're attractive, title's misleading. I'm like, bro, I'm doing it as a slight, like is a play on words. Like I'm doing it to say, because yeah, I know I'm above average or whatever, but according to the heavy black pillars, I can't be above average or I can't be attractive in general because I'm below 6 foot. That's why I put that in the titles. But yeah, just to clear that up. So you guys stop killing me, bro. What the hell? But these are some of the things that I've noticed as I've like gone through my looks maxing phase, and some things that have happened to me as I've gotten more attractive. So yeah, if this happens to you, you might be more attractive than you think. Now, the first thing is people automatically assume you're someone. This has happened to me quite a few times I've the last few times I've been out. I don't know if I think I've said it before, but not even just guys, like I mean not even just girls. Guys will come up to you and be like, bro, who are you? Like literally the last time I went out, I went to the toilet, I was taking a leak or whatever, and these two guys came up to me like, bro, who are you? Like they were like, the way you dress or the way you look and the way you dress looks like you must be someone. Literally, that's what they said. Your aesthetic looks like you would have to be like someone of note. No, I'm just a normal guy. But yeah, people automatically think that you're someone or you've done things or you're capable or you're smarter. People automatically think better of you. That's one thing I've noticed. The more attractive I've gotten and the more I've done my looks maxing or whatever, people assume that you're someone or you do something or you've done something automatically without you saying a word. Because I didn't even say a word to these guys, and that's what they say. That's what they were saying. So the next point is strangers treat you better in general. I can see this here because, as I always say, I work on a construction site, innit? I'm actually about to go to work after this video. But in my the way I get treated in my construction clothes compared to when I'm going out or like if I'm like dressed up like casually, it's completely different, bro. It's completely different. I'd say above average or whatever, but I don't think I'm that attractive where it's like it doesn't matter what I'm wearing, if I look rough, etc. I look above average. Nah, I have to like fix my hair, I have to groom my beard, dress well and stuff, right? So when I'm going to work, more time I don't do all of that. I don't care. I still do my skincare and all of that, but it's just like whatever in it. I'm wearing my work trousers, my boots are fucked, my work hoodie's fucked, like everything in the construction site is gritty. So this is one thing I've noticed, like that strangers treat you better when you're more put together or you looked more attractive. Strangers treat you better because, for instance, when I'm walking, when I'm going to the shop, I don't get the same looks. I don't get the same treatment. Even the hellos, people just saying hello and stuff like that. That doesn't happen to me when I'm wearing work clothes. It's always if I'm in my gym clothes, or like casual, or especially when I'm going out and I'm dressed up, and I'm like well put together, that's when I notice the difference. That's why I can attest to this because it's not a thing where wherever I go, whatever I wear, like people find me attractive. No, I actually have to pattern up. So I can see the difference between when I'm in my work clothes and I'm looking dusty and when I'm dressed up and people are complimenting my outfits and stuff. I can see the difference. It's night and day. It's literally night and day. So even just little things like people saying hello, people asking how's your day, or like the cashier smiling at you, or people asking, oh, where'd you get that from? Da da da. all of that happens when I'm casually dressed or dressed up in general, versus when I'm at work, people look straight past me. Like if I'm wearing like my fucked up boots or whatever, people look straight past me. People, no eye contact, etc. It's completely different. It's like two different things, bro. It's actually quite crazy because people actually say you're either attractive or not, and it's like, as I say, I only maybe it's a thing, a mental thing on my part as well, where I feel attractive when I'm dressed up or when I know I've put on a fit. It doesn't have to be like a crazy fit, but I know I've got my joggers, a nice hoodie, etc. Even if it's just casual like that, versus when I'm going to work and I'm just like, it looks mad. So another thing I've noticed, I think I mentioned it in my last video, I'm not sure, one of the videos before, it's just like, simply girls just make it way easier, bro. Girls make it way easier, and you can get away with a lot more shit. You don't have to put up with, you can get away with a lot more shit and you don't have to put up with bullshit, if that makes sense. You can tell like when a guy's punching or he feels like he can't do better, you can usually tell that dynamic when you see like a male and a female. You can see that dynamic where the guy feels like he's punching or he can't do better, or this is the only girl he can get, and the female's just like, she takes the piss a bit, she's a bit more dominant or whatever. Whereas when you're more attractive, you have the option of, you know, you can get someone else. Like, you know, you can get someone else, and it basically gives you more leverage. It gives you more leverage when you're dealing with the opposite sex, bro. Because if a girl feels replaceable, she'll pattern up. Especially if she feels like you can do better than her, she'll pattern up in it. So yeah, that's one of the main things I've noticed as well. Like, and girls just think you're a bit of a fuckboy anyway. Girls automatically assume you have options, even if you might not have options. Because there was a point where I went through like the looks maxing phase when I was improving my looks. I was getting more looks or whatever, getting more attention, but my roster still wasn't brazy. I had the girls here and there, but my roster still went brazy. But as I was speaking to girls after that phase, before I'd patterned up or whatever, girls automatically assume like, oh, you must have like 100 girls on your phone, or you must have like girls running you down. Like, look at you, you're in shape. You must have everything patterned. Like, you must have the prettiest girls on you. And when that might not be the case, there's bare man in that position where they actually look good, but they're actually not patterning like that. But girls think straight away, he has a certain look, he must be. And another thing is, girls will compare you to celebrities. That's what I noticed. This is one thing I noticed when I started looks maxing. I always got compared to celebrities. Whether it's, I don't know, some girl said I looked like Bryson Tiller the other night when I was like, I look nothing like Bryson Tiller, I don't think, innit? But we both wear hoop earrings. That's about it, bro. Like the hoop earrings and maybe the beard or whatever. But she was like, we was dancing. She's just like, oh, you're so, like, I can't remember what she said. She's like, oh, you're so fine. You look exactly like Bryson Tiller. Even though I don't feel like I look like Bryson Tiller, I feel like you'll be compared to celebrities. They will compare you to celebrities. Oh, you look like this person. You look like that. You look like you can be on TV. Or like girls will say to me, oh, you look like you can be on Love Island. Stuff like that. That's another sign that you're attractive. If girls think that you should be on TV, or you look like, or they comparing you to like famous people, or you have lookalikes that are famous and they're seen as attractive, right? Bryson Tiller's seen as an attractive guy, and she's like, oh, you look like Bryson Tiller. I knew I had it, bro. I knew it. So yeah, those are a few signs that you might be more attractive than you think. And this is for people that are doing looks maxing or going through it, because it is a mental thing as well. When I say this, is you can have a stage where you're chopped, or you're not as attractive as you think, right? But you've gone through this looks maxing stage, and now you're getting all this attention, and it feels weird, and you're like, what's going on? Like, why is people talking to me more? Or why are people staring at me more? Or why are people like double taking? All of this I had to get over. I had to be like, oh, in my mind, oh, this is what happens when you like when you maximize your looks, right? And why I say it's a mental thing is because you might still have the mindset that you're not that guy, because I've always been able to attract women, but I wouldn't say I was always that guy that women flaunted over. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm tooting my own horn a bit, but now it was a bit different. I was even speaking to some girl. She just added me off. She saw my snap. I think it was a gym for uploaded it. I think I don't know, she found my snap. She's from Paris, like pretty girl. I was like, oh yeah, I'm actually meant to be going to Paris next year, like early next year or whatever. She was like, yeah, da da da. And then she just ended up asking me, like, she's 22. No, she's 23. And then she was like, oh yeah. She was pretty. So when she told me she was a virgin, I was like, you ain't no virgin. I was like, oh. But then she was like, no, I'm a virgin. She was like, can you take my, she straight up asked me, can you take my V card? I just want an attractive, she just said, I want someone that looks like you to take my V card. Like, shit like that was not happening to me in 2018, 2019, bro. 2020. 2020. I'd say after COVID, bro. Because during COVID is when I got my abs and when I leaned out. Literally in COVID, that's when I started researching, like, because I was going to the gym, but I was like still fat a bit. So when I got my abs, that's when it basically all changed, like my face changed and shit. But yeah, I'm rambling. Yes, it can be a mental thing where you don't feel like you're that guy, but if some of the things that I just said are happening to you, maybe you've gone through the transition, bro, and now you can start like patterning up, having more fun. Like you can start using it to your advantage, is what I'm saying. So yeah, bro, that's the video. These are the, I don't know if I even if I said 5, but these are some points that you might be more attractive than you think as a guy. If what I named in the videos happening to you, you might be more attractive than you think. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz, and I'll catch you on the next one in a bit.